Okay guys, what I'm attempting to work on right now is I got to cut this piece out right here. My stereo's just a little bit too deep. So what I have to do is I have to cut this piece out so my stereo slides farther back in. Right now I don't have the room for the depth. My stereo is too long. That's what I'm trying to install right there in here. And I noticed when I put it in, it was a little bit too long. So what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna be cutting this piece out right here so I can get a little bit more depth inside of my dash. So that's what I'm gonna be working on. And hopefully I can do it with what I'm using. So that is what I'm working on right now, is just try to get a little bit more depth. Got this out too far. Keep bending. Try to push that in a little bit. But I'm just using a regular handsaw. Look at that. That's what I'm working on right now, guys. Just bear with me. Let me tell you something. Little work, I'd rather be doing something else. What I'm gonna do, got all these wires, hoping that I don't cut a wire. I already repaired enough wires. Just modifying so my stereo will go deeper in there. Sometimes you have to do a little bit more work than what you planned. Look at that. Look at that. Just getting room to make my stereo go a little bit deeper. Gotta keep bending out my little saw blade. Like I'm trying to tell you, when you got tools, don't let nobody use them, because It'll come back and haunt you when you need it. And I gotta be real careful in here because I don't want to break anything in here, but I just want to get try not to cut any of my wires, which I don't want to do that. But I got to keep straightening out this blade. Maybe what I'll do is I'll turn it around and try to use the other side. See if that will help any. Getting too old for this, guys. Getting too old. So we're gonna try this side. Hang in there with me. It's cutting it, believe it or not. It is cutting it. Just to show you what I'm working on. Like, if you look right there, I actually cut this side already. I'm just trying to get this little side off so my stereo slides in. Just wanted to give you guys a close-up. Keep following along. I had a little Dremel tool that I had, and I let somebody borrow it, and they never bought it back. So I'm telling you right now, if you got tools, don't let nobody borrow them. Let somebody borrow your tools, they forget where they came from. So I'm done. Okay, guys, I got that little piece out. So now I don't know if I'm gonna have to cut the other piece out, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a little dry fit here and see if that made a difference. Hopefully it made a difference, guys. I just needed that. Look at that there. Guys, it slipped in there the way I wanted to sit. So I got the room I need now. So that's a good thing. Before, when I was putting it in, it was out about this far. So now that I got it in there, just to show you, I got a good fit right now. Before, when I did it, it was out to about here. So by me cutting that little piece off in there, it sits in there pretty good. That's an awesome start, guys. This is what I was looking for, just a great fit in there. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the bolts back and then I'll reinstall that. But that's what I'm working on. I got a good fit. It wasn't an easy fit, but I got it in there. But what I'm finna do is now I'm finna insert this back in. Find my little screws. Well, one. I tell you guys, just that little piece stopped it from going in there. So unorganized, guys. I tell you. Putting the dash plate back in. Putting the dash plate back. That was my main objective, is to get this. And I didn't drop one of the bolts in here. How did that work? But a little bit of persuasion will get it out of there. So that's what I'm working on, guys, is I'm just putting slide it back over. That one in. What I'm gonna do today, guys, is I'm going to go get this carpet, and I'm gonna be pre-cutting my carpet from the old pieces, and I'm gonna use my old carpet as a template. Let's try to see what kind of fit I got here. And that's what I was looking for, guys. Got a pretty good fit there. And then this cover comes and pops right there. Oh, that's the way it goes. Try it. Make sure that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes right there. So guys, that is the fit. Just gonna throw this back up here and get me a rough fit. I would say that's pretty much it, guys. So what you see there, you see I got the is in there. I gotta just tighten this back up. But I got the stereo installed. I just had to cut that out just to show you guys where I was at. But what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna end this video, and I will come back and work on it. But what I want to do is I gotta run all the way on the other side of town to pick up my carpet. But it seems like it fits pretty good in there, which I pretty much like. It looks pretty good. It faded in there pretty good. I had to cut out to modify it, but it seemed like it worked pretty good. So that's my next thing that I'll be working on. I just wanted to get the stereo put in. I'm gonna get this plate put back on right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that right now so I don't have to do it when I come back. So I'm going to make this plate fit on here now. That way I can button everything back up the way that I need it to. Just had to pull that back. I gotta persuade this to go back behind there again. I had it in there, guys, and I had to take it out. See that? Got that. Snap back in. Nice clean fit, guys. I'll put a couple screws in here. Got that to go back in. Just gonna put a couple of my screws back in here. Persuade this. Putting a couple screws back in here. Hey, like I said before, guys, thank you for watching. But I'm gonna get this thing buttoned back up. And you know what I figured out the other day, guys, when I was in here? I'm gonna end up getting some brighter light bulbs. Either I may even change the cluster in here. All depends on how I feel. But as you can see, that's a pretty nice fit. Like, I mean, I wasn't expecting it to come out that good. I had to, like I said, I had to trim my plate. I had to do that all by hand, which ain't a problem. I don't mind doing stuff by hand. I always believe the slower, the better. Is my belief. And I live by that. I think that the slower you do something, the better it comes out. That's just me. I mean, you guys have your own way of doing stuff. I'm not here to try to persuade anybody to do anything different than what they're already doing, but this is the way I like to do stuff, and I like to keep it, you know, like I say, with this 30-year-old stuff, guys, I have to be real careful. I can't over tighten stuff. I over tighten stuff, then I'm looking for trouble. So I try to take my time with it, you know. I'm not looking to have to buy pieces because I'm over tightening stuff. That ain't what I'm trying to do. I just want to make sure it's tight and stop some of that wobbling when I'm driving. Like I say, turned out pretty good. Okay, guys, I'm going to end this video. I got to run to the store. As always, thank you for watching. And I will be coming back with more video as I go along. I just want to thank you for watching, following me. If you guys haven't checked out any of my other videos, I go check them out. You don't have to like them. That's your choice. But I'm here just putting stuff out, you know, to show people, some people that don't know how to repair stuff. That's what I'm doing. If you don't know how to do stuff and you have a question, hit me up. I am, like I say, I'm here, you know, just doing little stuff to give other people ideas. Like I say, you don't have to. Found my little knob, guys. This goes over here. Found my little knob. So this little sucker right here, I gotta get it to go back down in here. Then I take this. This goes over this. This is my light knob, guys. Just try to get it put back on. This little sucker here, got it to go back on. Now my knob light go back on. So I got the little knob right there. I couldn't find it, but I ended up finding it. So now my light switch come back. So thank you, guys. Like I said, I just make this content to make people more aware that they can do stuff, you know, without, you won't fail unless you try. And failing is not an issue. It's the trying that is the issue, because if you don't try, you don't know where you could be. So I would say no matter what the project is, go ahead and try it and keep trying it. Don't just try it once and say, I can't do this. Keep trying it, keep trying it, keep trying. I can't emphasize that much. A failure is somebody who don't try, but you will never be looked at as a failure as long as you try and do something. Then you know what, you're going to get better from trying. Michael Jordan wasn't the best basketball player, but what he did is that he kept practicing because he wanted to be better than the next person. It ain't that you want to be better, but you don't want to be a failure from not trying. I'm going to end this video, guys. And as always, I thank you guys for watching. You guys have a blessed day. Bye.